Alright, I think we're good, guys. Sorry again for the poor quality. I'm trying to fix it. Alright, we'll work with it, guys. We will work with what we've got. But like I said earlier, in my past video, I would come at you guys with more gameplay videos if you liked the last one, and I'm guessing based off the views it was probably getting more views than my normal movie reviews. So I was like, yeah, let's give it a try. I like to talk about stuff and what's going on, and we'll just do a speed run on one of my newer favorite zombie maps, see how far we get. I'll probably break this up into roughly five parts maybe of like 15-minute increments. If you're wondering why there's no sound coming out, it's because there's music that plays right now, and I'm worried to get copyright strike. So we're gonna wait until this ends, and then I will turn it up a little bit. Pardon me for the language of this game. That's why I was hesitant to play the audio also, but I kind of do want to hear what's going on in my game, or I'm screwed. But guys, here we go. This is Call of Duty Zombies. Like I said earlier, my favorite game is Zombies, so we're just gonna keep playing it, and I'll talk about stuff. I'm so terribly sorry I have not been able to come out with more movie reviews lately. I've been wanting to see a movie for quite some time. I've been hearing it's getting great reviews. I'm not a horror movie fan, but Don't Breathe came out about last month, and it's still in theaters, so that's great. Wait, I promised you guys I'd turn up the volume. So, this is how I have to do it. I know, the old-fashioned way. This is just so I can hear. But yeah. Alright. So, once again, I pardon for the language, but back on topic. Yeah, the lack of movie reviews would probably, like I said earlier in my gameplay videos, it's because I can't go see as many movies anymore, which stinks because I love them, but it's like, movies are expensive. I mean, that's never, it's never stopped me before from going to see movies because I love them so much, but, I mean, they're expensive, and I kind of only go see them if, like, I really want to. One guy, actually, the movie theater I go to, approached my family when I was leaving a theater one time. I think I was leaving from TMNT2 over summer. And she was talking to him, I think when she was getting the popcorn, and she was like, talking about how I have this channel, and he was like, if I talk about Carmike in my videos, he'll give me free movies, or at least discount half off, he was saying. And I was thinking about the idea, and I don't know, because, like I said, I don't know if this channel will keep going with movie reviews forever. Of course it will have movie reviews, because, like I said, that is what I'm most knowledgeable about, but it's like, is that a type of channel you want to do that for? Because, thank you for the offer, but I don't know if my channel is going anywhere, which is fine, because, like I said, it's never really what it mattered about me. It matters about getting my opinion out there and talking to you guys. That's what I love to do. But yeah, I will plan on going to see movies. I'll even try to go see Don't Breathe this weekend. I hope so, just because it's been only getting great reviews, and horror movies are kind of a dime a dozen at this point, which is sad. I hope they get better. They've been getting better. I mean, Conjuring 2, Lights Out were better than the average horror movies, which isn't saying much, because horror movies stink. It's either jump scares or you're gonna fall around on a shaky camera for an hour and a half. But yeah, any other movies coming out this weekend? I think Magnificent Seven, which is a Western, and I'm not a fan of Western normally, but Chris Pratt's in it, and I'm kind of the fanboy of that man. But you know what? It is getting good reviews. I shouldn't say if it does. It already is getting good reviews. So crap. So I will, maybe, that might just be a DVD one. Other movie news, because I kind of want to get the movie news out of the way first, and I'll talk about life and stuff, and later on. Civil War came out this past week on DVD, and I will most definitely rewatch it, if not pick it up, on Blu-ray probably. Because that's just the way to go at this point, right? I hear they're going to make an even better Blu-ray in the future, which is even awesome, or I'll just have to, you know, get rid of my Blu-ray and get whatever comes out next. But I will pick it up because, like I said earlier in my review a couple months ago, I honestly think that kind of is like the standard of how superhero movies should be. Like, if you're not going to be as masterful as Civil War, just don't try. Not saying Civil War is a perfect movie, it's not. I've found flaws with it when I think about it. but they're very little. The Russo brothers, in my opinion, forced me to nitpick movies, which I love, because, you know, that just means it's good. You know, if you're forcing me to pick out the stupid details, like, my goodness, in Captain America Civil War, I felt like Ant-Man shouldn't have been there, because he really didn't have a lot of build-up, and they kind of just threw him in. But like I said, one, Ant-Man was probably one of the better parts of that movie, and two, it still worked, and that's nitpicking. But like I'm saying, I'm just trying to find... So, in my opinion, Civil War, flawless movie, not really, but far, I should say, close to flawless movie. Tom Holland, Spider-Man, fantastic crap. I almost died those. That would have been embarrassing. Flawless Spider-Man, in my opinion. Other movie news. Joe Manganiello, Magabino, was casted as Deathstroke. Sorry, I butchered his last name. In the upcoming solo Batman movie, which I could not be more happy for multiple reasons. One, that means that we're not getting Red Hood, which is awesome, because I'm sorry, I would have just felt like I'm watching Captain America the Winter Soldier if Red Hood would have been your main antagonist. Not saying he's not a good villain, but the similarities would have been so striking to the Winter Soldier. I just don't know if I could have not just, you know, roasted it. And also, I do like Deathstroke. He is a very unique villain. He's kind of like if Batman just went way hardcore, which is fantastic, because I kind of think that Batman already is hardcore in this universe. The guy, you know, murders people. So, I mean, come to think about it, Deathstroke... I'm sorry, there's frame rate issues right now. If it looks a little bad, it'll straighten out. Deathstroke and Batman in this universe aren't that different, because they both murder people. Deathstroke just does it for money. And, you know, I guess he kind of just is the smarter one. He's like, I can murder people because I'm super strong and very good, and I can get paid for that. Pff, I'll do it. Batman's like, I will wear hockey pants and do it for free. What a lame-o. Come to think of it. But yeah, Deathstroke is in the Batman they're rumoring to call it, which is great, I guess, you know. Don't just call it like The Dark Knight again, because, you know, oh, it worked the last time, yeah, I guess. The only other name I could think is pull it from a comic book, like, you know, maybe The Long Halloween call it, The Dark Knight Returns, stuff like that, but definitely not like just Batman. But the Batman is cool because that is a TV show, but I don't know what that really, because the TV show is meh. I think that's really comic book news out of the way. Oh, wait! The 50 Shades of Grey... No, I'm not really going to talk about that. But, yeah, comic book news out of the way. Other stuff I'd like to address. On a sad note, this past week was the 15th anniversary of 9/11. I was not born at the time when that tragedy took place. I was negative 1 month old. But I do have some family members that live in New York, and I have been to New York numerous times, and I can still see... I have been to the memorial, and it's a terrible, terrible thing, and my prayers still go out to the families of that tragedy. Even 15 years later, you can still see the damages, because it was an awful thing. And it just shows, you know, what people can do when they band together and just and, you know, I guess, not fix it, yeah, you know, rise up, that's what we did. And it's a very sad thing. But off that sad note, I guess I can talk about what my future plans for upcoming videos are, because that is a pressing matter at hand. I do plan on coming out with My Favorite Movies episode, I think it'd be 7 at this point. Oh, crap! Dragon just came in with no warning. He probably did, I just missed it. But yeah, I do plan on making My Favorite Movies episode, 7. I'll give you a hint. The man is a archaeologist with a whip, and he likes his hat a lot. But yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark will be My Favorite Movies episode 7 review. More or less probably Sunday. I say that, but I can't promise it, sadly. Which is so sad, because I do love to make my favorite movies, it's probably one of my favorite videos to make. You know, because I'll address this right now. I'll address the elephant in the room. I did talk about Batman and Robin in my favorite movies, and I hope you guys realize that was a joke. I was completely sarcastic the whole time during that. Oh gosh. Okay, you're fine here. You're fine. But that was a complete joke of a video. I was being sarcastic with everything I said. That is a universally hated movie by everyone, including me. And yeah, that was kind of just my favorite movies, I guess. What would it be, like 6.5 or something? Like, it was not serious at the least. But I just thought you guys would find it funny if you got my humor, and I hope most of you did, and I think you did. But yeah, there. Future videos. My favorite movies will be coming out, and this gameplay will be coming out in 5-part increments, probably, depending on how long I survive. Probably play another 5 minutes of this, and I'll cut off the video. But yeah, guys, I think I got most stuff on my mind that I wanted to address up front. But school is more or less, I'd say, at least if you live where I live, places in New York, I would say, are still, you know, adjusting to the new school year. But for everyone else, like people in Indiana, it's been over a month now. I think we've well adjusted, and I have too. I've kind of gotten a schedule set down, and that's why I kind of want to do these gameplay videos, because I can pre-record them and then make them come out like when I want to at different points of the week. But yeah, that's another thing I like about these videos. Yeah. My schedule is probably going to slow down videos, like I said, not any more than it already has been, because, you know, if it slows down anymore, it's like, dude, you won't even have a channel anymore. It'll just be like, hey, I'm gonna make a video again, and then you don't for another month, and I come back and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make another video again. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just practices after school on top of school have kind of just been time-consuming, which sucks, but I like it. Let me rephrase that. I like school. There. I'm enjoying it. For all of you curious people. I have been enjoying, and I'd like to hear if you guys are happy getting back into the swing of things. Am I happy that summer's over? One sec, let me take a drink of my iced tea. No, not the wrapper, guys. One sec, I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna do some things real quick in this, and then I'm gonna cut it off for this. But yeah, am I happy that the routine is back? Absolutely. I love routines in life. That's probably the only thing that keeps me sane. I need a system, a way of life. Yeah, and that's what I think school does. It's good time management, and it works out normally. Yeah, normally. Yeah, like I said in my last video, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on school so far. I know it's a very touchy subject, because yeah, you can most definitely hate it, and there's times that, yeah, I don't want to be in school, but I know that if I make the best of it, it'll be great. And high school is a lot better than middle school, I can say that. I can say that books and movies don't lie. Middle school is really stupid, and high school is kind of fun. I say kind of, because I don't want to jinx myself and be like, gosh, guys, it's a breeze. I mean, I sleep through half my classes in A small. No. I do my best, and that's why. That's how you succeed. Give 100%. Never say you didn't try. Because if you didn't try, then that's a terrible outlook on life, and you will never, ever get far in life if you just say, come on, I'm not even trying. I mean, if I'm doing this good, why should I even try? Just try. You'll do even better. Right? Awesome. Future movies. I know movie news were gone, but I still do want to talk about some movie stuff. There was a lot of DC news that was leaked. I don't want to say leaked, because honestly, it could one, be a bunch of baloney, or B, it could just be like DC like, let's just leak this information out because we just want to see how people will take it. Just like that Deathstroke information. Oh, okay, I gotta try quickly. Just like the Deathstroke stuff that Ben Affleck released, the only reason he released that was because, holy cow. There we go, alright. We're gonna end it there. Yeah, right? yep, we're gonna end it there, guys. Part 1, I will get to more movie news about DC and stuff. But see you guys in the next video. Part 2 will be coming out soon. Bye bye.